it's Wendy. Welcome. I am so excited to show you this project today. So a cousin of mine who lives far, far away just had a baby. And so I decided I would do a baby gift for her. And so she named her little girl Juniper. And I decided I would make Juniper her own stationery. Juniper's like 2 days old, so I don't know when Juniper's going to use this, but I love her name and I thought it was so fun and cute, so I made a bunch of stationery for her. So I'm going to show you how I made the front or the card and the envelope, because it has different dimensions, and all the instructions for the box and everything you need to know on how to make all this is over on my blog. So you can go there if you wanted to print the instructions. I made it a printable document. So let's get started. So all of this is just a piece of 7.5 inch by 3 3/4 inch cardstock folded in half, and it makes a 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 card. And then I cut out 3 1/2 by 3 1/2 watercolor paper because I wanted something a little more heavy duty and thick. And so that's what I'm going to do my stamping on, but I need my trusty grid paper here. And I'm using the Summer Silhouette stamp set because I thought it was really beautiful and I just love this stamp set and I haven't used it in a long time. And so I'm just going to ink up the border and then stamp it off and then stamp it on the card. And I'm using Sahara sand to stamp the stems and the border down here. I'm going to do 3. And then I'm using crisp cantaloupe to add in my flowers, which matches the paper that I used for the box. And the box is made out of Sahara sand and the Sweet Lullaby paper that you can get in the Occasions catalog. So then the next step was just to write Juniper's name in calligraphy. So I'm learning how to do calligraphy, and it's really actually quite difficult. It definitely takes a talent and something you have to practice at for a really long time to be great at it. So my stuff's not great, but I don't care. I just am interested in trying and continuing to improve upon it. So I have this cool calligraphy pin that I picked up at Staples, and it just comes already, like the nib is already in it. I'm just trying to get my ink down to the nib now. Maybe. There we go. And so the ink just, it comes with like ink capsules, I guess you could call them. And you just pop them on and off of your pin base, and then you screw it back on. And then the nib that you have is the nib you have. You can't change it out on these pins. So I'm just making sure that my ink is running well before I start writing. And then I just hold my pen at a pretty sharp angle and start writing my letters. This font that I'm doing is a font that I've learned like the basics of calligraphy on, and that I've practiced, and it's still not great, but it's better than nothing, and I'm getting the hang of it. So I'm just writing Juniper on there, and then I'm adhering this to this, and that's it. That's the little piece of stationery. And I'm not going to do this one because this is still wet and I don't want to smear it. So then I ended up with this, and then I made envelopes to put the cards in that are fun. So I'm going to show you how I made these envelopes because they are different dimensions than ones that come on the envelope punch board. So you won't find this dimension, any of these card size or dimensions on the envelope punch board. This is one that I had to make up myself. So my paper is cut at 6 1/4 by 6 1/4, and I'm going to line my first edge up to the 3 1/4 inch mark, and I have the little scoring tool that comes with the board. It comes out here, and I'm going to score and punch and turn it, and then I'm lining up my score line I just made with the diagonal line and punching. And again. And again. And then you can use the back of this envelope punch board to round the corners. So now I'm just rounding the corners. And then my envelope is ready to go. So all I have to do is fold it and put adhesive on it. Actually, I'm going to do it this way. And then that's it. So I have my cute envelope all ready to go. And that's it. That's my whole project. And so I'm going to be decorating the front of this box up. It's going to be really cute. And I'm going to put it in the mail with another thing. And I'm going to mail it off hopefully next week. And you can go over to my blog and check out, like I said, I have a printable tutorial there on how to make all this. And then I also have finished pictures of what my project looked like. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Stay tuned because tomorrow the retiring list from Stampin' Up! Releases. And when that releases, it's like chaos because all kinds of stuff is on sale. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.